Grabe ang haggard.
Ay, kaya lang wala may ilaw.
Ay, naka-live na ata tayo. Ayan, naka-live na pala tayo.
Wow.
We're back again.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Good evening. I'm Ace.
I'm Roselle.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Odi.
And we are
Ham.
So, ayan,
when was the last time we had the podcast?
I think last month.
that was 5 weeks ago.
Oh,
Five
more than 1 month.
Yes.
Wow. Kung saan time busy sa buhay.
Yes, we've been too busy. I'm just going to check if we're live now. Yeah.
We're live.
So, who are we chatting with today, Jen?
Yeah, so we're chatting with the very famous Buchi creator.
Our good friend.
Very good friend.
And
siya.
Ipapakilala natin siya sa pangalan.
Yeah, so let's all welcome Chef Ben Roquero. Lagay na natin siya.
Yun! Hi guys!
Hello, Chef.
Kamusta?
Mabuti.
Thanks
Ikaw,
for
Chef.
Okay naman. Galing work, kakatapos lang ng work. So, nandito naman tayo.
Very good. So, usually, before we start, nag-introduce yung guest. So, pwede mo introduce yung sarili mo.
Oh yeah, of course. So, yes, my name is Ben. Chef Ben Roquero. I'm a chef and a co-creator of Breea's Buchi. And it's a Filipino sesame balls and handcrafted and made here in Melbourne, Australia.
Wow. So, kaya pala may posters sa likod. So, ano yung mga flavors?
Yes, we have 3 flavors right now. Meron tayong red bean. We have the classic creamy ubi alaya and the bestseller ubi and cheese.
Yes. So, Ben, ito, I'm really happy na invento niyo tong Buchi, kasi yung cravings namin for Buchi talagang na-satisfy because of this creation. So, how did it start?
Actually, that's a good question. Yeah, actually, it's accidental yung namin siya na create. So, yung wife ko, 2014, probably 9 years ago, nakikrave siya ng Buchi. And then, she Google it, do research about Buchi, and then she made it. And it becomes our ultimate merienda. And it becomes as well, naging product namin siya every time na may potluck, may gatherings, or yun yung dinadala namin. And nagkaroon kami ng good feedback kasi nagustuhan naman ng mga kaibigan namin yung produkto. And they actually asked sino gumagawa. We just told it that Fritz is doing it, my wife. So, and it becomes, and from then, it become an idea as well to start as a business as well last 2021. So,
wow.
7 years after that, while doing it, naging business namin siya. I just enhance it, make a system, and develop the product so that it can be scalable as well.
So, follow-up question lang. Ano ba origin ng Buchi? Ano ba yan? Filipino delicacies ba yan or mixed of Asian?
Actually, it's a Chinese cuisine, no?
Okay.
It's developed in the. I mean, from what I know, it's the Chinese bring it in the Philippines, and then it become our ultimate merienda as well. Because some of our generation are the Chinese bring it, and what we did is put a Filipino flavor in it, which is the ube. We start with the ube flavor, and the idea is to develop a product just as simple as Buchi is to elevate it and put it on the market as well here in Melbourne, because we saw a gap already na someone's craving for it, and that's the thing as well, because we try to look for it and we don't have here in Melbourne. So that's why naging idea siya na ma-create namin, and it becomes so that it can be available in the market as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ang galing ni Ben, no? Si Ben nakahanap ng gap. Nag-create ng Buchi. Ako, nakahanap ng gap, naghanap ng kaibigan. Nagawa ka ng Buchi.
Tama.
Galing.
So,
Kasi
ay, sorry, Ace. Go.
no, I'm just, yun na sabi kasi Buchi hindi naman yan para everyday magagawa mo eh. So
Yeah.
it's a
Skills.
craft.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tsaka na-perfect niya talaga yung pantay-pantay na itsura,
Yeah.
yung
Sobrang
packaging,
uniform.
sobrang professionally made, alam mo yun, kahit na
Mm.
hindi siya factory talagang, by hand, yung
Maybe stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
chef. So,
Yeah.
gano'n
Siguro,
ka
sorry guys, okay. Yeah, actually siguro, nakatulong na lang din siguro yung background ko regarding with the food industry. So that's why we try to make sure the product is, even though we doing it, it's a home-based business. We want to make sure it's done professionally. Because the goal talaga is to make just as simple as Buchi to be recognized and elevate the Filipino food.
Correct.
So by doing that, just as simple as humble as Buchi, I know we can do it, and we can put our flag in the map here in Melbourne, and also probably hopefully all over Australia as well. Na ma-recognize siya na it's a Filipino delicacy then na we're having, because we saw already a huge market, even not here in Melbourne. We are distributing as well in Canberra and in Queensland, and the feedback it's really really good. So hopefully by the end of the year or hopefully early next year, it will be available in Sydney as well.
Wow, galing.
Ano yung pinaka-ultimate challenge nung kinecreate mo tong product na to, chef?
Actually, yung challenge niya talaga, yung una siguro yung pinaka mahirap na stage eh. Kasi ano naman, the business has stages. Pero yung first na how you will get a market fit for your product. Kasi what we did is we innovate the sesame balls. It's not just the ordinary sesame balls. We did a technique and fusion it with a different technique. So yung hindi siya norm. So it's hard to market the product, and they're not, and parang paano namin siya maitatawid? Paano namin siya maibibigay o mai-explain sa mga customer na this is the different Buchi, this is a different sesame balls. It might be you'll be familiar with the product, pero what with it is different.
Yeah.
Ang hirap siya itawid. Parang how can we explain? And the second challenge is, as we know naman here in Melbourne, you cannot just sell food without a business permit. So what we did that time is that's why it helped us as well to bring the food in the potluck, kasi it helped us to do a research and development for us.
Correct.
That's why, as you can see, kung bakit namin na perfect yung product, we've been doing it for 7 years and almost 9 years na. Kahit ganun lang siya kasimple, pero we've been doing it for that long time na nape-perfect na namin siya, even the texture, even the flavor. We know already the exact, not too sweet, pero it has a flavor as well. That's what we try to do. It's been a long research and development as well.
So usually yung family mo and trial and error dyan, ano?
Yes, exactly. So that's what we did. So we start with the family and friends. So they give us a feedback, and they're the one who give us fund as well. So they ask for it. We give, and then they give us funds. Can you make a Buchi? That would be probably my another tip for those who are starting to do a business here in Melbourne. Our Pinoy entrepreneurs. Shout out to you guys, sa ating mga Pinoy entrepreneurs here in Melbourne, that you can start just to, even kahit wala kang capital or puhunan, you can just start to create something, and start with your family and friends, and then they can give you funds so that you can start to have a business permit, and then you can be available to the market and to the public as well.
That's right. So yung ba yung mga factors na kapag decide kayo with your flavors? I mean, how did you choose the top 3 flavors that you're gonna sell to the market? Did you do some product test with your friends or family, or is it a whole wide range of market that you tried and you got their feedback?
Actually, regarding with the flavors, actually my wife's really love the ube.
Yeah.
That's why she create. First, what we did is we just do a buchi ube. Actually, it's Brea's buchi ube before. But we saw a gap as well because sometimes your customer will tell you or suggest you. Some of them are looking for the classic. So what we did is we try to focus on one flavor, but we saw again a gap. We saw a gap.
Yeah.
Regarding with the flavor, what our principal did is rather than focusing on a lot of product, we focus on a different flavor. Because by doing a different flavor, you will get a different market. Some of them looking for classic, some of them looking for a sweet and savory, that's why we have the ubi and cheese. So
Correct.
that's what we did. That's the factor that we choose to may market tayo regarding with the classic. Some of our moms, which is they grew up with the classic and look for that. And some of the new gen are looking for new generation looking for that sweet and savory. And it's good after a meal, so it's a good for appetizer as well.
It's good every time.
Kasi it could be,
Every time and anytime.
Anytime, every time.
traditionally kasi yung normal buchi is
Yung
yung
red bean.
yung
Red.
so especially popularized ng isang food chain sa atin, di ba?
Yes, actually.
Not
And we did a
comparable.
different attack as well. We did a different attack with different twist with a Brea's what we did as well. It's a different twist. So hopefully they appreciate what we did there. So that's why nagtataka sila bakit iba to? Bakit iba? Well, even though we have same as product, you can do a different twist or you can put your signature on it. So that will be differentiate why your store product is different from the other one, even though you have the same as product as well.
Nung kina-create mo tong product mo, Chef, ano yung biggest learnings mo dito sa Biggest Buchi?
Biggest learnings is you need to think when you start the business, you need to think big as well. You need to think how to become your product to become scalable and automated. Na pagdating ng araw, even though you're not there, it can be continuously as well. That's my biggest learning. Kasi I thought I can just do everything and it will be done. No, hindi pala. So there's a stages in the journey in doing the business. Na we need to do something that it will become automated. And it can be scalable as well, so that we can get the market in other state as well.
Yeah. I guess that's those are the things na nag-strike talaga sa akin, Chef, no. Whenever you give us advice, ang lagi mong ina-advise talaga sa amin, no, is system,
Process.
strategy na you simplify it so you simplify without overcomplicating things. You can, like for example, for you, you were able to create 3 flavors without making it very complicated, and the scalability side din talaga. Parang you always, it seems like whenever we're having these conversations, yun talaga yung 3 things na laging nagpa-pop up. And will these be the 3 things na talagang ang i-advise mo or yung i-advise for those people who are starting a business, or for even those who have already started a business?
Actually, there's a stages in business. Mapapansin nyo, pagdating nyo sa stage, one of the reason why the business has failed is they don't grow up. Nag-i-stagnant sila. Hindi sila nag-innovate, hindi sila nag-a-adapt. So there's a stage talaga na you need to make sure while you're on the journey, you need to think ahead na how can I systemize the product? How can I make sure it should be automated? How can I make sure it's scalability? So while doing the journey, you need to think ahead talaga. para it will be yours. So how can you duplicate the system and then become how can you duplicate the system na para you can bring your system in other place, or it can be franchise, can be a distribution. So that's what we trying to do as well on the business model that we have right now. Pero as you guys, because you're running your own restaurants, the same thing as well. You need to think a good system for you, because eventually you guys will have another branch. So you need to copy and duplicate again your system, what you're doing right now. And ano, kudos to you guys, to both of you na yung ginagawa nyo ngayon, it's really hard. It's really hard, guys. And you're doing it well. That's what I was really happy about it, because I'm proud of this. Sabi ko, grabe, you did a good job executing your own cafe. So kudos to Mixed Beans and Cafe Cocina, guys. I'm very proud of you guys na na-execute nyo siya ng tama and very well.
Wala kami kung wala ka siya.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hindi naman.
Advice ng mga experiences ng ibang mga Pinoy trips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good kasi you created a good community as well. A community that helping each other. So it is because of you. It's not because of us. It's because of you. You create a community, a Pinoy entrepreneurs. That's a new generation of entrepreneurs that helping each other. We know already naman na before our past stories. Siyempre, we heard a lot of story naman na we are really competitive by nature. Talagang competitive ang Pinoy. We are really good at everything, and we want to be competitive, and we want to be number one in everything. But what you did is a community that helping each other. That will be great by lifting each other as well. It's a really good community. So that's why right now you are to reciprocate you helping us as well. We are trying to help you as well in your journey.
Thank you,
We're
Chef.
really grateful.
Ang kaiyakan
Tumulo yung ano eh. Hindi luha eh. Hindi luha.
I like the principle nung sinabi mo doon, Chef. So actually, while speaking about yung system and growth, because it starts with something small, di ba? So, but pwede bang bumalik doon?
Yes.
So, kunyari, I have a product. How do I start? Ano yung requirements if you already have a good product?
That's a good question.
Kasi a lot of us are not really looking at scaling up, no, yung business. So, ano yung initial, yung sa'yo, yung strategy mo that work from small and then you scale up without any sweat, you know? Kasi yun nga, sabi mo may process. Ano yung na-establish mo before when you're starting?
So I'll tell you a quick story. Hopefully it will be short. So 2 years. If you're gonna ask me about regarding with everything, I really don't know about business, but I just stumble watching Facebook that this one business entrepreneur was blogging his experience about business, and his name is he became my mentor, and his name is Arvin Urubia. This guy shared a lot of experience for 10 years. I'll share you the principles that I learned. Well, the first thing I learned is just execute. And first, I'll start what you have. Sorry, that's the first thing. Start what you have. You don't need to have anything at all. You don't need to get a big capital or start with what you just start what you have. Let's say you guys, you're good in organizing event. You're good in marketing. You did start a community, and you serve the community as well because of your value and your talent. For us, for example, we our background is in food industry. My wife's really making a good food, and I have experience in operation regarding with the food industry. That's what we did first. We don't have any capital, so what we did is create a product. Just create what you have and use your core gift, your talent, God-given talent, that what is you're really good at it. So let's say for us, we have ideas about food. We create a food, any kind of food. We try to create anything. So you can start with what you have and what's your core gift, and you can focus on one. Just focus on one. That's what we did in principle. We didn't do a lot of product. We just focus on one. That will help you establish your brand and your market as well. They're not gonna get confused. They will just say Brea's only doing Buchi because
Good.
that's a brand.
So
That
no
will be
need to
easier for you.
Mm.
Yes. And you don't need to have a big capital. Whatever your talent is right now, you can use actually your service. You can use your
That's true.
time. That's a business model that you don't need a big capital at start. And then you can roll it up while developing it. I remember we start with a vacuum seal. Right. We vacuum seal the Buchi and
Naalala ko yun.
plastic.
Yeah.
Yes. And I remember one of the customer nagulat sila nakabox na the last event we had. And
Yeah.
oh, bakit nakabox na siya? It's because of you. Our mga customer namin na nagkaroon ng chance yung produkto namin na mag-grow because of them. So nabigyan namin ng paraan na ma-develop din siya. So I think that will be answering the question. Just focus on what you have right now and use your core gift, your God-given talent. So what you're really good at, and focus on one product and then execute. Get a market fit. Test it, get a market fit, and then you can get a fund now. You can ask for a fund or investor or you can loan for it now. Kasi you know already that your product is working.
Yes, Chef. Bakit sobrang important yun? Because I know we always talk about testing the waters first. So, bakit sobrang important na i-test the market?
It is really important kasi from testing the market, you will know what's the problem about the product.
Mm.
May paraan naman, pwede naman tayo magkaroon ng feasibility first muna. No? I'll do a Buchi. You like Buchi? Ano flavor gusto mo? But sometimes it will be much better to execute it right away kasi it will be different from a feasibility than the execution part. Kasi execution, there will be a lot of factor as well to consider. Pero while executing it, you know already. That's why we start with plastic. We know already there's a problem with plastic on the summertime, on the weather. So we need to make sure we innovate and elevate the package as well. So that's why we develop the molds now. So it's in the mold right now. So even though it's summertime, it's safe. So we can travel or distribute it even in Queensland. So it will be safe. And that's what we try to think to develop. Kasi while you're executing it, you will see as well yung feedback ng market. You can probably do a feasibility about Buchi, pero alam ba nila yung lasa ng Buchi? So at least while you're executing it, you will get the idea already. Sobrang tamis. Okay, we adjust the flavor. So mostly, kasi ang food is subjective. Hindi siya talaga makukuha ng 100%. Some of them are on the range of 90% matamis, and then you can adjust it. So that's why it's really important to get a testing ability. Because you know already you have a fighting chance when you execute it, when you put a fund or capital in it already.
May mga nagsha-shoutout sa iyo, Chef. Pakibati nga to.
Ay, si Breea. Ay, si Halo-Halo Queen. Ang number one controversial queen. But that's the best Halo-Halo here in Melbourne. Talaga namang mapapapila ka sa
Tama-tama sa warm weather.
warm weather. Mapapapila ka talaga sa syrup. Talaga namang napakasarap niya. Sulit na sulit. Actually, napaka number one. And Kim as well. From Crispy Pamor. Sorry guys. Crispy Pamor, that was the best lechon I tried. Sobrang crispy.
Yes.
May bago pa siyang hack ha. Pagka daw pag naging tuyot, hindi na crispy, microwave lang daw.
Actually, that's a good innovation as well. That's really good innovation. That's really good innovation. Isipin nyo na lang kung merong cracker ng crispy lechon in one cracker, tapos ima-microwave, ganun ka-crispy. Kahit umabot na isang buwan yung pag gusto ko lang ima-microwave ko, tapos may crispy, ano ka na. Pero may maintenance ka rin kasama habang... And then, but what that's a good thing about the lechon of they're really good and flavorful. So crispy pa more. Shout out
So,
to you.
chef, I remember this. So, sabi natin before we start ka ng product, you have to think na magiging global yung product, di ba? So,
Yes.
ikaw, sa tingin mo, ano yung next move mo for the next year or couple of years sa
Yes.
bukod sa another state?
So
So,
parang ano na ba to? What are we expecting from Brea's
oh,
Buchi?
so
Yes.
nakikita ba yan sa Woolworths next time or ano yun?
Wow. Mainstream.
Wow, sana magano kayo na magdilang ang hell kayo. No? Pero we are planning to to look for a way na magiging manufacturing ready na siya. I mean, not manufacturing per se, but yung scale, yung production namin will be ready for manufacturing. So good numbers. So that if we do a logistics, so it will be good for big numbers na. So we can accommodate Sydney na and other states. And one good thing about it, kasi we have a customer na actually, just a short story. I would like to say shout out to Tita Lily. Tita Lily, when she had some of her friends from UK, from Canada, and Ireland, mga relatives niya, nagdadala. Dinadala nila. Disclaimer lang po. Disclaimer lang po na pero dinadala nila yung produkto at gusto
Frozen?
So frozen. They will cook it here, then they will bring it like a snacks.
Okay.
So they'll put it as a snacks, and then they will bring it in Ireland and Canada and UK. So we saw already the gap as well. It's not only here in Melbourne. So yung opportunity niya to grow is there's a room for a growth talaga regarding with this simple product. Isang maliit na produkto lang. At nakapokus lang sa isang produkto. Isa lang po. Hindi po kami nagbebenta ng iba. Isa lang po. But we are thinking big. Start small, but think big. That's what we try to do. That's the principle I learned as well in my mentor with Arvin Orubia. I would like to shout out as well them, Kasosyo Malupit Group Global. It's on 3rd anniversary nila last September 12, no? Nakakatuwa kasi when we start our business, we don't have anyone to ask, and they become our mentors as well. They help us to start the business. So that's why I learned from it na you help a lot of people as well. Give your value, and it will return eventually naman din.
Yes.
Super.
Chef, paano mo nababalance yung work and life and family? Kasi you have young children, tapos you work full-time, and then you have... Paano mo nababalance?
Nakita ko sila.
Para kanino ka gumising?
Para kanino ka gumigising, no? Ayan, mga Buchi kids. Actually, they become our inspiration, no? Me and my beautiful wife, Fretzy. Shout out to Fretzy. To my kids, Breea and Breea. They are inspiration, no? Actually, it's hard to balance. Sometimes talaga hindi mo siya mababalance na 50-50. Sometimes talaga you'll sacrifice 90 to 10%. Sometimes 100% business and zero from them. But that's part of the journey, no? It becomes sometimes you need to sacrifice now so that you can have more time later. It's really hard. It's really hard, guys. It's really hard. But what we are trying to do right now is we are trying to change the generation for them.
Correct.
You know what you're doing, what you start, guys, as you visualize what you're doing right now, building a community of entrepreneurs, it will be a next generation. From the next generation, they're not gonna look for a community that will help them. There are already a community na tutulong sa kanila how to start their business. And that's huge. And you started, guys. That's why I will say thank you very much for you guys. Yung recognition and part of us in our journey of Buchi. Thank you very much because you give us a fighting chance na yung produkto namin is to be seen in the market. Kaya on part of that, maraming salamat again sa inyo, sa AMP and Taxmark Cafe case. Thank you very much, guys.
Chef.
Actually, ngayon nga, kung may mga nami-meet kami, alam mo yun, those people who are, mga chef ngayon or yung mga cook, ganon. And they already have this, mga bago pa lang sila sa Australia, but they already have a vision of, later on starting their own business. So talagang ni-encourage din namin sila na, once you're ready and all that, we have a community who can actually help them set up yung ganon. So at least yung the and the Filipino generations now, they have a very different mindset. They have a bigger mind and bigger visions na rin. So that's really good and encouraging din talaga.
Yun talaga yung vision namin for AMPT is to help business, small business, medium Filipino businesses dito sa Australia. So sinabi mo na yung value, Chef, to talagang yun talaga yung yung mission namin. So you probably you'll see yourself as well as a motivator in the next generation. Di mo lang alam kasi you've already been part of journey
Our journey,
ng cafe, ang marami mong inputs. So, and then I like what you said, yung community, which we have done a few times, no? Nagka-catch up lang tayo. You cannot buy that, so walang cost. Yung talagang yung value and two things I've learned. So yung value, you share what your passion is, your God's gift, and you create a valuable product. Sorry. So that's filling the gap, no? So that's my short take home today from you.
One more thing. So if you want to create a business idea, I learned it and I heard it as well in the podcast. You need to make a solution of what people's need. That's the best. If you can create a business idea, just make sure you create a solution of what people's need. If you make a solution on it, that will be a great business idea. You help the entrepreneur is helping other people, helping what they need. Make a solution. That's what this entrepreneur is. So if for you guys, you're seeing a gap, like in your situation, you see a gap, a cafe that they need a Filipino flavor in that location or in that area, you're making a solution already. You're helping a community of people or a local that to try the food, to try our Filipino food and flavor. So you're making a solution. It's not only a solution; it's a win-win situation for both sides because you're giving them value as well as you for them. So the same principle what we're doing. We're not only giving Buchi, we are giving value as well to you. That's why we have a partner restaurant as well. Because we want to try that our Filipino community to have it cooked because our business model is frozen, but you can have it cooked in the cafe and restaurant as well. So some of our kababayans looking for a cook Buchi, they can go to your restaurants and your cafes and they can enjoy your other menu as well. So that's what we try to do and help you as well in the process. And much better na mag-grow tayo both. It's why you're growing, it's helping us as well to grow as well, to be recognized. Magkaroon kami na sustaining customer na naglo-look forward to try again or craving for the Buchi.
Yes. Meron gusto bumate, Chef, pakibate.
Uy, si Brother Van Castillo, shout out for Castle Studio. And yes, thank you very much to Van, our official photographer. One step back, yeah. Yes, one step backward po, Chef Ben. Yes. Kasi as like what Brother Van said na pagka you feel burnout sa journey ng entrepreneurship and even in business, sometimes you need to step one back talaga to move two steps forward. You need to take a rest. You can take a rest but you don't quit to achieve your goals. So, yun lang din yung isang pwede kong may share sa inyo.
Yes.
Yeah, you celebrate your success, di ba? Kaya
celebrate small success. Celebrate small success, guys. Para hindi tayo ma-stress. Yeah.
Tama yan.
Kasi it's really alam niyo naman yung pakiramdam ng stress natin. So, hospitality industry.
Different
Oh,
mindset.
wow.
Ang taas.
Yeah.
Just a small success, guys. Yeah.
Kahit ano pa yan, no? Even minor victories, we need to always celebrate it like a milestone.
Yes. Don't
You've
be
been a
frustrated kasi if you can see your day one to what you're right now, you're going there already. You're going there.
Wow.
So it's really good for
a
the
good thing.
experience as
We're
well.
all going there together, right?
Everyone's going. That's a good thing about collaboration and helping each other. So that's a good thing about the community na na-create nyo. Everyone's going up already. So thank you very much for that.
Wow. That's very good.
Anong message mo for the Pinoy entrepreneurs?
Just continue what you're doing and enjoy lang tayo, mag-enjoy lang tayo. So, siyempre meron tayong everyone has a different journey, no. Pero we're here. You can message me, you can message the AMP marketing for whatever you kung ano yung pinagdadaanan. Maganda rin kasi may outlet tayo minsan. Ang hirap nung kailangan you need to surround yourself with the good and right people.
Yeah.
Kaya sa mga Pinoy entrepreneur, I'm really happy that we have you as a Breea's Buchi kasi you're giving us a chance to communicate on the situation, especially pagka medyo down ka. Hindi naman sa business laging up eh. It's a roller coaster ride. Masarap din yung may humahatak sa'yo pag nadadown ka eh. Parang, oh, tara, halika, tayo. Help each other. So yun lang yun. Just enjoy what you're doing right now. I know naman kung anong ginagawa nyo, what's your venture right now. You're happy with doing it. And whatever your sacrifice, it's for the future, for your kids, for the next generation. So it will be worth it for sure.
And Chef, for our upcoming Pinoy Entrepreneur event, do you want to invite our viewers?
Yes. Wow. Pinoy Entrepreneurs 2.2. Well, actually, that's our second anniversary. Breea's Buchi second anniversary.
Wow.
November 12 will be our second year. So 2 years na kami. So
Wow.
2 years na kaming nag-execute ng produkto namin. And I would like to say thank you very much for those people. So mga kabuchi, Buchi gang, thank you very much for you guys for always supporting our product. And
Yeah.
hopefully we can see you on November 12, Pinoy Entrepreneurs 2.2 at same place, same channel at Junjo Place. There's a lot of surprises. I don't want to spoil it, pero mas mag-i-enjoy kayo lalo.
Yay.
Correct. This is your fourth, no, Chef? Every Pinoy entrepreneur, you're there.
Yes.
Yeah, you've
Oh
always been-
yes, thank you very much as well, guys. Kasi that's the yun yung naging turning point din nung namin nung business namin yung na-include kami doon sa Pinoy Entrepreneur 1.
Yeah.
So,
magdadagdag ka ba ng stocks? Kasi last time before
Sold
12 minutes, sold out na eh.
we were sold out. Pero what we gonna do is we will get some orders na. So pre-orders para pagdating doon sa event, it will be we are organized. Maiwasan natin yung pila kasi yung pila kasi noon hanggang Cranbourne eh. Budget lang that's naman. It's naman. Hopefully we can make more para ma-accommodate natin doon sa mga lalo na yung mga pumunta pa sa south, mga kababayan natin from a different area.
Yes.
That's for sure. Ano ba yan? What about yung how can we reach you, Chef? Yung mga big fan ng Buchi.
Yes.
Paano
Yes,
ka
yes, you can add us on our you can follow our Facebook page, Breea's Buchi, and our Instagram as well, Breea's Buchi. You can give us a message and we will update you as well. Just follow our page, like our page. We'll update you kung ano yung mga availability namin, anong Filipino store yung availability. Pwede ba ako mag-shoutout dun sa mga cafe and partners namin?
Please.
Yes, first,
Go
I
ahead.
would like to shout out yung distributor namin from day one, Merchant Manila. Thank you very much, guys. Merchant Manila is our official distributor who help us to distribute our product. So, they're the one who distribute in Canberra and in
Wow.
Queensland as well. So, Merchant Manila, thank you very much, Sir Eliza. Thank you very much to our restaurant cafe partners, to Calle Marinas Cafe, to Caldero Cafe, to Quicklicious, to NLC, to Momshies, to Purple Yam, and siyempre Cafe Kusina. Thank you very much, guys, for giving our opportunity of our product. Not only appreciating it, it's also for us to have a good relationship and partner with you. Not only collaboration, it's a partner, and we really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Chef. Paki-shoutout na lang uli yung mga last na may mga katanungan daw tayo. May
Yes, Tita Inchas. Tita Inchas, wow, the best delicacies. Lalo na yung sapin-sapin nila, napakasarap. But ubi cheese flavor. Yes, we sold out right away kasi bestseller siya. So hopefully by November 12, we will make more for you guys. We will make sure it will be available. Hopefully.
Ng kanyang trainer, si Bjorn.
Sir, yes. Hindi po kumakain si Ban ng Buchi para po sa mga anak niya, Sir Bjorn. Ano lang po, paborito lang ni Ban, pero hindi niya po sinusubok.
Anak niya talaga kumakain.
Para sa kids, saka kay Mia.
Huli tayo dyan.
Pero hindi po talaga sa sugar. Si Ban, iwas na iwas po yan dyan sa mga ganyan.
Si Sir Van.
Napaka-discipline ni Sir Van. Si Sir Van.
Shoutout din kay Alex Regalo.
Yes,
Alright.
I'm really happy with this, Alex, talaga. Ang galing ng business niya. She's been doing it for the generation from the family. So nakakatuwa no na parang ina-adapt kasi iba ang generation ngayon. Parang you start a business pero aminin natin yung iba yung magiging anak natin maghahanap yan ng ibang But Alex did a good thing that she continue yung kung ano yung nasimulan na nung parents niya. So nakakatuwa yung ganung mga entrepreneur.
Hello din.
Hi Rosalie, yes. Hi Rosalie. Thank you very much for the opportunity as well to Rosalie.
Makainin ng Buchi ang mga Spartans ni Bjorn.
Hindi na pandesal, Buchi na yung ilalagay natin sa mga abs.
And last,
Hi, Berica. Si Berica. Hello, Berica.
it's Erica's first expo, no?
Yes.
Oh. Hi.
And si Bjorn
Ay,
din, di ba?
President. Magdala kayo ng palaman dahil merong dalang pandesal si Bjorn.
Mahala na daw si Purple Yam doon. Magdadala siya ng cheese whiz.
Okay.
Palaman, dahil maraming pandesal.
Ang daming pandesal. Ayun, sayang na spoil ko sila kasi yun yung surprise talaga. May pandesal na magaganap. Hindi, pero ano pa yon? Isa yun sa mga surprise. So, bigay na natin yon. May mga pandesal po kayong makikita sa ating mga sa mga guests, special guests. So, magdala na lang po kayo ng palaman.
Actually, naisip ko ngayon,
pandesal gang, darating ang pandesal gang, yes.
Vanilla ice cream with Buchi, no?
Yummy.
Yes.
Yeah. We actually, it's a good thing as well. Nasabi niyo yan kasi that's why it's a good thing about collaboration. We are partner with one of our cafe restaurant. Shout out again to Calle Marinas. They did a dessert. This is a beautiful dessert with inspiration of the Buchi. So Buchi partner up with crepe with ice cream. And nalagay siya sa magazine ng Geelong. So technically nalagay yung Buchi namin pero it's credit for them. Credit for them, pero nakakatuwa na yung this simple product na nakikita mo sa magazine. Nakakatuwa siya. It's because of it's a collaboration. It's because of Chef Richie's creation na naging part ng very very light lang yung produkto namin.
Yes. Hi kay Minette, Mrs. Market.
Ay, Mrs. Market. Ayan yung nagtawid sa amin sa sa gutom, sobrang sarap po ng siomai ng Mrs. Market. Sobrang sarap. Napakasarap po. Ilang years na kaming taga-subaybay ng siomai nila. The best siomai in Melbourne talaga siya.
At ang crispy kamor king.
Pamangkin Buchi, yes.
Napapansin ko
Papili
talaga.
lang po kayo kung anong flavor po yung pipiliin natin. Meron po tayo. Nagpapamay.
Ni Van.
Oh, sold out na kay Dan. Servant talaga.
Sold out.
Pero yun yung
Sold
gusto
out
ko,
na.
Juan, pag ginagawa mo during the Pinoy Entrepreneurs, yung gumagawa ka ng isang bag na 3 flavors.
Yep.
Talagang laging yun yung binibili namin, yung 3 flavors na may free bag ka pa no?
We try to talaga, not only innovate, pero we try to make a gimmick as well. So it will added. Pag naubusan ka na ng innovation, tulungan ka na ng marketing sa ng marketing sa gimmick na. No? So, but what we try to do is, it's a part of innovation as well kasi our product is frozen. So we need to make sure it is insulated properly. You want it to make sure when you bring it to home, it's still safe for you guys. Even though you mag-travel kayo ng kahit malayo. We'll just want to make sure it's still safe and para siyang itlog eh. May shell, meron siyang molder talaga. Saka naka-insulated bag pa siya.
Naalala ko tuloy siya.
That's what.
On that note, so iba kasi yung pag niluluto mo siya sa commercial fryer, let's say sa cafe namin, deep fryer. Ano yung mabibigay mong tips for home cook? Buchi? Para yung siya, talagang fresh, hindi fry. You mentioned something about the oil or something last time nag-usap tayo.
Yes, so what we did as well is we create a new videos instruction. So what we did in our new packaging, we have a QR code. So in the QR code, just scan it, you will see a video that how to cook the Breea's Buchi way. And we are doing a product. I mean, we are doing it as well. Hopefully, we can make another video. You can, just follow us, and then we'll show you a video of how to cook it in the air fryer as well.
Wow.
It will be air fryer ready. So, yeah. But what we really suggest is to cook it on a deep fry or even a shallow fry. Just try to turn it a little bit. Pero kasi the way we develop the product is talagang to make it crispier. Talagang guilty, pleasure yung i-deep fry mo siya. Para, what we did kasi is a fusion of a fried ice cream. So it's not just a sesame bowl, it's a fusion of fried ice cream. That's why if you notice, para siyang molten lava pag binubuksan niyo yung Buchi from the commercial cooking. Nagme-melt talaga yung ube. So that's what we did. It is a really hard technique, pero we try to do it one by one. Just to make sure we deliver a quality product.
And on that note, sa Pinoy Entrepreneurs lang, we got 4 stalls left sa studio. So sa mga interested pa or may mga friends, there's only 4 stalls. So contact us ASAP.
Baka tatlo na lang kasi gagawin namin. Isa doon sa function, isa doon sa maze. Dalawa na yung stall na. Just kidding.
Magandang idea yan, chef, para habang nagpa-fashion show, ngumunguya ng butsi yung mga tao.
Actually, what I'll do is yung mga nagwo-walk, I'll be on the end. Papasa ko lang sa kanila. Next. Taga-abot na ng butsi na. Well, just kidding. It will be fun, guys. Sa mga first time na pupunta, it's really fun. It's not only you doing an expo, pero a experience of a community and making a network and helping each other, guys. So it's not only you market your product, pero it's a chance for you to network to the other entrepreneur as well. Correct. Malalaman nyo yung story nila, nakakatuwa. Hindi lang kayo nag-iisa. Marami pala tayo. So yun, nakakatawa. May mga community tayo na gano'n.
Yeah, so again, that's on November 12, Bundle Place, Nariwaran from
9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, free entry, free parking, come early.
Free air condition.
Air condition din yan, so kahit na anong weather.
Yeah, indoors.
Safe
Madami toilets.
That's good.
Okay.
Yun.
So,
Thank-
are we gonna have like a food outside, food trucks? Are we gonna have a food
We work
truck?
on it.
That will be a surprise as well. That will be a surprise as well.
Ikaw
So,
makakasama
so yeah, that will be a surprise as well.
Wow.
We're trying to work out yung food truck no para magkaroon ng options. So,
Right. Yes.
mga pupunta na may mga
That'll
food
be a
food.
first.
Nakakatuwa yun. Nakakatuwa na makita din ng mga
Mm.
ibang kababayan natin na pupunta.
Exactly.
For
So, sa mga may kakalalang food trucks or sa mga interested pa mag-join, meron pang isang spot for food truck. And yeah, hopefully you can contact us as well.
That will be a surprise as well kung ano yung food truck na darating.
Yan!
Yeah.
Ano kaya ang darating na food truck? Ayan. Abangan po natin yan sa November 12.
Yan. Okay.
I think that's
Okay.
all
So much
we have
for
today.
your
We're
time.
gonna wrap up soon. Thank you so
Mm.
much.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys again. Kailan ba? Pag may pumayag pa na Pinoy entrepreneur ulit magpa-interview, so we'll just do this regularly until we reach the expo day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, everyone.
See you.
Thank you, guys.